What kind of paralysis are you looking at in your life? And the next question is, do you believe that a real encounter with Jesus can result in your victory over it? And let me tell you this, that we'll never get victory over what we allow to intimidate us. And if you allow the areas in your life of paralysis to intimidate you, you'll never have the victory. But you've got to rise up and declare that you will not be intimidated by circumstances. You will not be thrown or tossed back and forth as a result of the devil's tactics to take you out. I don't know what the rationale of these friends was. I don't know what they were thinking. But what I do know, and what the text does inform us, is that they had faith enough to understand or recognize that an encounter with Jesus would bring their friend triumph over this state of paralysis that he was in, this loss of muscle function. That's what paralysis is defined as. And what state of paralysis, even if it's not in our lives, but who doesn't know someone that has some area in their life where they lost the muscle function, where they've lost their ability to walk in victory, where they've lost their ability to have joy, and where they've lost their ability to run on and see what the end is going to be. And so in your world, in your circle, what state of paralysis in the lives of your family and in the lives of your friends are you facing? Or maybe it's not in the lives of your friends, and maybe it's not in your home, but we live in a world that's in a state of moral paralysis. All we have to do is turn on the news, CBS and ABC News and CNN and MSNBC, or those of us that are on Twitter, look at your timeline or read your news feed on Facebook, and there it is right before us. We're bombarded with stories of a morally and spiritually paralyzed world. Racism is still alive. We're not in a post-racial society. Don't buy it. Don't let them play you out. We are not in a post-racial society. A few weeks ago, the whole nation watched as we were informed that only one class, one color, and one gender of people absolutely own this country. And for a whole week, we listened to their rants about taking their country back. Paralysis. We're in a nation where just a few months ago, we wore hoodies in response to Trayvon Martin's murder. And then a few months later, just a few months later, where did all of our social activism go? Or was it just an emotional response? Where's the hoodies now? We're in a state of paralysis because as life goes on, we just move right along. There's no one protesting Trayvon's murder now, and let alone the murders of the young men who were killed before Trayvon at the hands of our own. You heard the statistics from Dr. Hamilton today. We're in a state of moral paralysis.